Welcome back to Spilling the Tea podcast with Haylin and Kiki.
This is episode 8. Hi fam, we are officially 2 months old. That means that we've been in the YouTube podcast community, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify neighborhood for the last 8 weeks, which also means that we have been posting consistently every Thursday at noon.
Good job, Kiki.
Ooh, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of work.
Yep, it's 2 months out of 12. If you don't know, we're gonna be doing this for the remaining of the year. So we still got 10 more months to go.
Yeah, so actually we are at the end of Q1 here, and we have exactly 1 year to raise $1 million to sustain our clinic until year 3. And we want to just give some updates, regularly so that people can follow what we're doing. We're trying to build in public so that people who are aligned with our vision can find us easier. And maybe you can talk to them about where we are at with our goal, because I'm actually really happy about where we're at right now.
Same. So let's see. So far, we have connected with so many people in the community. Shout out to Senator Chad, Senator Hirono, Kim Coco,
Adrian Tam,
Tyler Dos Santos. We have partnered up with Char's Bar. Shout out Candy Shell, Taraway, Nolan Hong.
I love him.
We have grown, I would say, quite a bit in the last 8 weeks.
Yes.
These are just a very small fraction of the people that we've been able to connect with in the last 8 weeks. We have also kind of expanded a new office at Spill the Tea Cafe. For you guys that haven't been yet, we have a pot. Which is a very cute new office.
A soundproof office.
Yeah, it's
like a portable one.
Yes. So now we have one at Spill the Tea Cafe, which means that we now have 5 offices, which also increase the amount of patients that we can see every hour. What else have we been up to? We have secured a grant. Do you want to tell them about that $20K?
Yes, that was really exciting. So we were able to secure the Atherton Family Foundation grant. Shout out to
the Atherton Family and Hawaii Community Foundation. We were able to apply to this grant through them. But basically, this is a grant that is going to be going towards the Youth Entrepreneur Program. So we're very excited for that. We get to create even cooler merch, really expand our visibility. And I don't know, maybe hopefully one day we can do statewide YAP programs, where we just host the classes via Zoom. Maybe we can mail the materials all to those participants in Neighbor Island. So
we could definitely get creative. And I just wanted to clarify for people because, a lot of people, including myself, have a hard time understanding how are you funding this clinic, right? What is going on? And we understand that there's something about year 3. And so really what we're talking about is having, as a 501c3 status, we need to be in business for 3 years with 990s to make sure that we can apply for state or federal funding. And so in the meantime, until then, we're really looking for more private donors or people of the community, right? I know that all of our gay community who are adults have really been supporting us the entire time, supporting these kids, offering up free mentorship, free clothing, even monetary donations. And so we see the community really showing up for us. But right now, the reason that we're so focused on visibility is because we are trying to find other creative ways instead of saying, oh, well, we don't have funding, and so now we're out of options. We're being very creative, and thank God for social media. I didn't realize how much actual reach you can get on social media in terms of, a lot of times I would think, oh, it's just the lifestyle or, those kind of influencers who are very, just makes you feel like you're failing as a mom.
Yeah.
Or, do you know what I mean? But I really have aligned with people who share our mission in real life. And I think that's been the biggest growth and also the biggest, what am I trying to say, Kiki?
I don't know, but talking about Instagram, I do want to shout out our followers on Instagram at spill_the tea cafe because you guys raised $1,400 back in March. So
Wow.
that's actually also putting us ahead of the game for a goal.
Yeah. So for older people like me, it's hard to understand like what the internet can do for you, but
And the
it's
power
really,
it has.
yeah, it's like real life
Yeah.
money and support and love and all of it.
Shout out Prim, you are really carrying the social media.
So tell them where
And
we're
shout
at.
out Michelle.
Where is our goal at right now?
So I don't want to brag, but we are at 18.88% away from our goal, which is huge, I feel like.
Wait. No, like we are only at 18, not 18% more.
Yeah,
to
no,
go.
towards, as in like total.
Yes,
We're
yes,
18.88%. So mark that. We'll definitely give you guys another update by next quarter. But we're definitely moving.
No, we're moving.
We're definitely moving.
First year, we didn't really bring in anything.
That was rough.
That was rough, and because we didn't know what we were doing, too. Like, so we were like cold emailing like thousands of people, right? Like, that's not actually the way to raise funds, by the way, for any people who are looking to open up a business. What else have we learned?
We have also learned that it doesn't matter like how many emails we send. We might have to send like 5 follow-ups, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, so sorry, like I lost your email, but here we're gonna donate $1,000." You know, it also takes like some follow-up and persistence for sure, and lots of networking, you guys. Lots of networking for sure. But I think that the social media has really allowed us to get that visibility, people learning more about Spill the Tea Cafe and the work that we're doing, because I feel like before we just didn't have the exposure we needed, that it required.
Right. And I think the way that we're trying to operate as a innovative mental health clinic, we want to make sure that we are providing comprehensive care. So we don't want to turn anyone away. Like, I think that does go against like our ethics, and we are in a place where we can continue to serve the kids we have right now without turning anyone away. But to be able to keep up with that growth, we will have to sustain ourselves this year. And we're very confident that after that we can sustain ourselves.
We will.
But this is the year that we are going to level up, and we are going to prove to ourselves that we can create change, right? From a grassroots approach.
Not only prove it to ourselves, but also prove it to everyone else that jumped on the wagon and then left because it was too scary for them. So I'm on a mission. I am on a serious mission. I guess that makes two. But yeah, and also something really, really big that was like mind-blowing for Q1 is that we secured a fiscal sponsor.
Well, not yet. Is it?
Bestie.
Is it? Oh, I didn't know it was finalized. It was? Oh my God.
By the time this airs, yes, it will be finalized.
Yeah, that's so exciting.
Should we say that just in case if it doesn't? Should we hold on to it?
Yeah, I think we shouldn't say it yet.
Okay, so what's something so big that we've secured? Because we can also say the $100,000.
Yeah, $100,000. But I don't think we can say who.
Or should we just say like,
we got a verbal
we're
commitment.
very close to like finalizing an agreement for a fiscal sponsorship. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, something really big that we haven't shared is that, actually, do you want to tell them?
Well, this is huge for us. It may be boring to some people, but we are getting a fiscal sponsorship. And that means that there's another, I guess, aligned organization who really believes in our mission and what we're doing, and so therefore will put trust into us to allow us to apply for grants, on our behalf, but they will do the actual application since they already have the 3 years.
Yeah, and because they're so well established, and they have already done a phenomenal job managing other grants. It basically means that we would be put under their wing, and we would be able to get this money that it's going to help us, like, do the bridge until year 3.
Right.
So we're very excited about that. Definitely puts us ahead of the game once again.
Yes, we're not sure how much funding we can get through that fiscal sponsorship, but just, again, like having that option is it's like being in a car versus walking.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, I like to think about it like, our journey is the road, and then the fiscal sponsorship is the car, we're the passengers, but then the funders are the gas. You know what I mean?
Oh,
so it's
okay,
like all
Kiki.
of us. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah, I like that. It's kind of true. It's very, very true.
So, yeah, that's what having a fiscal sponsorship kind of in a nutshell means.
Yes. And then we also have, like, what is our final, I know you said 18%, but you know how I am with math.
Yeah, it's
so how much money did we secure verbally?
So far is
Yes.
$118,000.
That's really, really amazing. I mean, that's $118,000 more than we had last year at this time.
Absolutely.
And we're just getting started.
So we do, I want to thank the people that have helped us since day one, because high-key, we wouldn't be able to have made it this far.
Right. And we are able to take this money, and once we are able to get this, when it actually hits, right? Because we have the verbal commitment, but let me be clear, we don't have the money yet. So like, once we get it, like what we get to do is start transitioning some of our employees into W-2s, right? We also get to fix the ceiling. That's something that we're super excited about. We really want to fix our kitchen. And then what are other things that we will be paying for this year?
We would definitely continue paying for those kiddos that come to Spill Tea don't have a meal. Sometimes they just come and they like ask our care coordinators like, hey, can you buy me some snacks at Whole Foods that'll get me through the week? So, just more funding for that. More funding to continue having our community closet full. We have a community closet at Spill Tea Cafe where we have all genders clothes, and then our teens that are less fortunate get to come over, pick up clothes, and take it home. Definitely more money to continue, expanding our services and our outreach. I feel like if we're able to like change your website and pay for ads, then it'll be a lot more easier to really just continue raising more funds.
Yeah, and also being able to keep up with the growth, right? We never want to come to a point where we don't have the infrastructure to service like the kids, right? So if, say we're to get like 1,000 kids tomorrow, we wouldn't be able to sustain that with the quality that we want to uphold at Spill the Tea Cafe. But we want to build in a way, we want to grow in a way that is sustainable. And right now the projections seem like we are going to be able to continue this service without having to turn anyone away, as long as we can hit this goal of $1 million from 1 year from today.
Which we are en route. And I want to say that, mark my words, we're going to hit this goal before like Pride in October. So just mark my words.
Kiki is very, very positive and optimistic, and that's like
manifest that shit.
Literally like one of her biggest superpowers, and it is contagious, right? And that's why I like love to be around Kiki. But also like I will be. Okay. Like, have you ever tried to raise $1 million?
Like, I know I haven't.
But my point is like, we will need the 12 months, and we will need to grind the same way that all entrepreneurs do. And the goal is a year, but if you want to get it by October, I believe we can.
Mark my words, we are going to get this end of October. Mark my words.
So thank you all for helping us out, and
share this with anyone that you may know that is well connected in the community, not only Hawaii, but nationally, that can connect us, to other resources. Maybe there are some practices in the mainland that, are doing better than us, and they can lend us a hand, whether it's by training or, just providing resources. Anything that's going to help us level up. We want to get in touch with you guys.
Yes, and if you have a heart for our mission, where we could really use you is anyone who is experienced in tech, anyone who's experienced in marketing, or anyone
grant writing,
or anyone who is experienced in finance.
Yes. What are we looking forward to before we go?
This year or
just upcoming?
Okay, I'm super, super excited for Youth Pride Fest. that will be happening in June
25th. It's a Saturday, last Saturday of the month of June. Let's take this to the next level. In case you didn't know, Spill the Tea Cafe hosts Hawaii's only youth Pride Fest. So be there or be square. If you were there for a birthday, you know, that was super dope and super fun. So definitely Youth Pride Fest is going to be even better. If you're someone in the community that wants to donate your services, like you want to DJ, you want to be the MC, you want to perform, whatever it may be, hit us up. You can email us at info@spilltheteacafe.org. But yes, I'm super excited for that.
Yes.
So keep an eye out on our Instagram and all of our social medias to stay updated in regards of our Youth Pride Fest. And I think that's it for now.
Yeah, so we will be updating you every
quarter.
Okay, so let's get it for Q2. Bye, guys.